Hi, my name is Dan Fornes, and this is Easter Seals Wisconsin Behavior Management. What we're going to talk about today are the stages of challenging behavior that you might see at camp. The first stage is adaptive, which is the baseline or regular behavior of your camper. It's really important that you maintain a positive attitude and provide a lot of positive attention to your camper so that they want to stay in the adaptive phase, so they feel safe, they feel comfortable, and they're not going to feel a lot of those stress triggers come into their life. But it is important to be proactive so that you know those stress triggers so that if you see them happening, you can prepare your camper, you can prepare yourself, and you can prevent moving into the tension stage. Tension is basically your camper is becoming upset. You're going to notice a change in body language, facial expressions, maybe behavior, speech. There will be a change in your camper. It's important for you to be calm and positive through all of this and start to use those strategies that we'll go over in training a little bit more, such as foreshadowing, lead time, patience, redirections, giving choices, that sort of thing. Because it's going to be your job to respond to the stress in a positive way to hopefully get your camper back to that recovery stage. The next stage is emotional distress. If for some reason you're not able to get them out of that tension stage, they may move into emotional distress, which is verbally acting out, maybe pacing something. There's going to be a change in the mood of your camper. It's important, again, to remain calm and positive, but stay neutral. You don't want to talk anymore. You don't want to give them any more stimulus. You want to give them the opportunity to get out of that emotional distress. You don't want to keep adding things to that. You want to have a respectful positioning. You don't want to stand right in front of your camper. You want to be open and positive and supportive to hopefully get them to return to that recovery stage. If you're not able to get them to return to the recovery stage, they might turn into physical distress. Physical distress is basically self-injurious behavior or any sort of physical acting out, like hitting, kicking, spitting, what have you. It's the most important thing to remember is creating a safe space for yourself, for your camper, and for other people. Now that means just creating an area where they're not going to hurt themselves, they're not going to hurt you, and they're not going to hurt other people. Again, use the training, use the stuff that you're going to go over with the rest of your staff when you get here. You want to give space, you want to stay calm, you want to stay positive, but most importantly, you want to get help and get support. Because we want to make sure that our campers are getting what they need so that they can come out of that physical distress and come into the recovery stage. When they're in the recovery stage, they are returning to normal. They're basically becoming adaptive again. You want to provide the positive reinforcement, the positive support. You want to have a good attitude. Again, you want to pay attention to those stress triggers, but you also want to provide non-judgmental support. There might be a lot of embarrassment, a lot of remorse, a lot of negative self-feeling about what they did in the emotional and physical distress stages. You want to move past that. You want to come up with a plan. You want to be supportive, but most importantly, you want to move past that so you and your camper can get back to having fun at camp.